What's up, guys? Dylan from the Prepared Father here. So today we're gonna be going over two different everyday carry choices. This is a Glock 31 chambered in 357 SIG. Let's call him out specifically as Robert Thompson LY1YV. So kindly states. A 9 is too weak. Get that 357 Sig Sauer Glock. Well, Robert, this is a Glock 31 chambered in 357 Sig. This is a 357 Sig round, the hollow point. Compared to the 9mm, pretty beefy, dude. It's hard to get the... Let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the size difference, like, just primer-wise. Looking at it from the end. You obviously have to get a crimping here to get the round in. It almost looks like a 9mm round stuffed into a 10mm casing. And in fact, that might be what it is, as my friend so clearly states. Yeah, so this isn't even mine. This is my buddy's everyday carry. Initially, when he showed it to me, I thought, this is too big. This is too big to be carried. You're not going to be able to properly conceal it. You're not going to be able to get it how you want it and stay comfortable and carry it all day, every day. But my friend has actually purchased a holster from Bravo Concealment, meant for the Surefire X300U, which this is a Skywoods Focus T3, 1,000 lumens, incredibly bright, and I would recommend it only if I could say their holster compatibility is there, but it's just not. It's a little too wide for the X300. I would say it might fit the TLR1, but I think that might even be it might still be a little wide. So, making your own holster for a light probably isn't the way to go. But this is a Glock in Gen 3. You can tell by the finger grooves here. But, some people hate the finger grooves, some people love them, you know what I mean, to each their own. The stippling, I would say, like the grip, it could be improved. This is a standard, like, a factory Glock here. And that's good. That is good. When you buy Glocks, when you buy this, when you get it from the factory like this, you know that you're getting a quality product. Oh, shit. Just dropped my whole setup there. Okay. So, what you're seeing, let me refocus that. So what you're seeing here, clear. It's the mag. Clear. What you're seeing is a firearm with incredible ballistics, because the 357 round, it's fantastic. You know what I mean? It is a quote-unquote man killer, as I've heard so many eloquently describe. Glock 31, the actual slide on this is just buttery smooth. You know what I mean? The 40 mags fit inside of it and take the 357 and work flawlessly. I have shot in this quite a bit. My buddy carries it every day. And how would you rate it? 8 out of 10? Or 10 or 0 out of 10?
10.
10? And you've shot the Glock 19, right?
I've shot the Glock 19.
Okay, so from someone who's shot in the Glock 19, from someone who understands, like, how good a Glock can be from factory, because I think the Glock 19 really is the pinnacle of Glock, he says it's a 10 out of 10. Okay, and I will say that the capacity...
Okay, maybe 8 out of 10?
Maybe 8 out of 10,
maybe
alright.
8 out of 10, because the ammo costs $60 a box.
$60 a box. So this round, okay, so this is 9mm hollow points, and this is 357 SIG hollow points. These $60 for a box of 50. This is $25 for a box of 25. So obviously you can see the flaw with that, but if you're If you have a 40 or 9 conversion barrel for the 31, like, you're kind of getting the most effective training at the same time. Snap. Let's put that there. And compared to my shield, which is my everyday carry, yeah, quite a bit different in size. You know what I mean? Mine has the TLR1 from Streamlight. Like I said, his has the Focus Skywoods T3. Mine's the Performance Center. His is the standard Gen 3. But the wonderful part about it is, one, we're carrying, man. The most important thing to do when you own firearms is to train with them and to actually carry them, because they're not going to do any good in your glove box. They're not going to do any good in a safe. And make sure your family members are training with them. All right. So that's kind of my review. I will say that, you know, there's some improvements that I would say. Like, I'm not going to rate it 8 out of 10. I would say, I mean, it's tough. I want to say a 7 out of 10, but it doesn't have that optic compatibility. I mean, obviously, I can get an adapter plate for $30. This is one of the most compatible aftermarket pistols on the planet. So whatever I need for it, I can get it. You know, the recoil spring in here is fantastic. The trigger, again, we're showing clear here. The trigger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a 6-pound trigger. And now let's do a reset. All right, so trigger. I mean, man, that's... Listen, bro, you people talk a lot of shit about Glock triggers, man, but that's a little bit of take-up, you know what I mean? Like all pistols do. Hit that wall, a little bit of creep. There is that creep, which I would say probably could be improved upon with, like, the Glock Performance Center trigger, but it is what it is. And a firm, crisp break. And a good reset, man. Like, the distance, the travel time is just incredible. Alright, so I am gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Like, you know, the ballistics on 357, amazing. I'm a huge fan of how it feels in the hand. I'm not a finger grooves guy. I'm not a Gen 3 guy. But this is an incredible firearm. You can get a great purchase on it, you know what I mean? As you can with all Glocks that are this size, like the 19, 17, in those size. I know 17 or 19 are different frames, but yeah, maybe I'd throw some True Glow sights on there. Maybe I'd get a little bit of a port job up here. But yeah, that's what I'd do, man. So that's a 31 compared to my shield. Hope you guys like.